Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine all the people in Taiwan, including you and me, have no food to eat? Well, I believe you can't, because we have ample supply of food, according to Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. In 2019, the number of people who suffer from starvation is 822 million, which is as many as 35 times the population in Taiwan. That is 1 in every 9 people in the world still suffer from hunger. On the contrary, 1/3 of the food produced in the world is never eaten. What if those food can be given to the people in need? The problem of hunger, I believe, will be greatly alleviated. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Jeffrey. This is Catherine, Tom, and Joanne. Our topic is a recipe for a better tomorrow, reducing food waste. We became interested in reducing food waste and fighting hunger after we attended an international fundraising event, 30 Hour Famine. We experienced how refugees feel and realized how lucky we are here in Taiwan, yet at the same time, we're wasting a large quantity of food when it can feed numerous hungry people, especially children. Today, we would like to focus on this crucial issue, food waste. Why do we need to reduce food waste?
It's because reducing food waste can reduce environmental pollution, the waste of energy, and hunger, which corresponds with the following Sustainable Development Goals. They are number 2, zero hunger, number 7, affordable and clean energy, and number 13, climate action.
And how is reducing food waste related to hunger, energy, and climate?
Don't you know? Each day, nearly 4 million tons of food is thrown away and ends up in landfills, which releases methane, 25 times stronger than carbon dioxide, causing global warming and species extinction. Even worse, food waste creates a vicious cycle because it results in global warming, which leads to less food production. And of course, the less food we have, the more people will suffer from starvation. In addition, growing food consumes water, fertilizer, and energy.
We have the impact of food waste, but what problem do we face in Taiwan?
The problem in Taiwan is that the people in need don't have easy accesses to the surface food, especially fresh produce and meat. In Taiwan, 1.8 million people have been undernourished, and the number equals the population of Tainan City. On the other hand, we produce 35 Taipei 101 towers of leftovers. Does it sound shocking to you? Therefore, we will mainly focus on ending hunger.
Now, we know how severe the problem is. Let me make a comparison between France and Taiwan. The average people in France only produce 80 kilograms of leftovers every year. However, in Taiwan, the people produces 160 kilograms of leftovers every year.
Now, you might wonder, why the amount of food waste in Taiwan is twice as much as that in France? The major reason we concluded from our research might be, in 2012, the French government launched a new law, Waste Management Enforcement Law, to reduce the organic waste sent to landfill. Those who violate the law will be fined up to 75,000 euro, which is equal to 2.5 new Taiwan dollars. Million new Taiwan dollars, sorry. In 2015, Fighting Food Waste Proposal for Public Policy is another ambitious proposal. The French lawmaker has proposed a complete measure for prevention, recovery, and recycling of food waste. There are also other laws to mandate businesses to practice food waste reduction. For example, businesses are asked to put their statistics in their annual reports. As for hospitality industry, restaurants are forced to make takeout bags available. There is also a ban on putting expiration date on certain items, such as wine and vinegar. To take further action, in 2016, France has become the first country to pass a law prohibiting large-scale supermarkets from dumping good quality food. They have to sign a donation contract with the charities, or face a penalty of 3,750 euro.
In contrast, in Taiwan, there is no law to reduce leftovers, and the food safety laws in Taiwan also sets a barrier for people to donate fresh produce and meats to those who are in need, and therefore the surplus food will eventually be thrown away. As in Taiwan, in 2016, the lawmakers proposed a food bank law draft. In this draft, the government is required to ensure the food is safe before donating to the charities, and government organizations such as military and public offices are supposed to donate the surplus food to the food bank. Also, businesses donating to the food banks will get 5% deduction on their income tax. In addition, the donors' rights will be protected. This law focuses on items that have more inspiration, such as cookies, cans, and rocks. But what about those fresh produce and meat?
Therefore, we like to advocate the following measures to reduce the waste of fresh produce and meat. They are: establish laws and regulation, constructing inspection measures, and emphasizing education. For established laws and regulation, the government should implement a law to eliminate food leftovers in large-scale supermarkets and businesses. For constructing inspection measures, they have to set up a standard operating procedure to inspect the food quality before they donate food to their own food banks, charities, or communities. Second, they have to set up a kitchen to cook the food for the poor people, or install a refrigerator with surplus food inside for the people in need to take, just like these two pictures. As for businesses, they will have to put down statistics of food waste and the specific measures they adopt to reduce leftovers in their annual reports. As for emphasizing education, the school curriculum should include the education on food sustainability and responsible consumption.
Now, before we end our presentation, we would like you to meet Xiaozhen. He is an elementary school student who lives in a low-income and single-parent family. He has to work with his father on the farm after school. However, he worked hard and stayed on the top of his class. His New Year wish is to just have a hot meal with rice on the table. Shouldn't we help him? Hungry people aren't just statistics. Behind the numbers, there are real lives like Xiaozhen. So please, save food to save lives. I'm Joanne.
I'm Jeffrey.
I'm Catherine.
I'm Tom.
Here are our references. Thank you.